Ladies and gentlemen, on the Morning Hustle, we got a certified queen in the building. L'Oreal, do the honors, man.
We got our girl Queen Naija in the building.
Yeah!
We're so excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And we love your new song, Hate Our Love.
That's what's up.
Featuring Big Sean. You're getting the good reviews, really great, extreme reviews from this record right here. How do you feel about that?
I feel happy. To be honest with you, it feels like when I released Medicine all over again. So like it's like one of my highest debut songs, like
That's
singles.
fire.
So yeah, I'm super happy about it. It makes me like motivated to just keep going.
And seeing the way the fans are gravitating towards the energy of the record, too, and then the familiarity principles, right? Like the sample that you use on the record. You know, some people know the original. Some people who are a little bit, younger might know the Jay-Z Song Cry joint. Were you, like, super duper involved in picking the beats for it or,
Definitely.
like, knowing the vibe?
For a fact, I'm always involved in picking the beats, the samples, and all of that. We was in the studio, and I was just like, that song cry, I wanna sample that. I know that's not the original sample, but that's the one that I know of. So he put it on, and I'm like, let's make it R&B. And I just started singing to it, and that's what happened.
And it's dope because sometimes it's difficult to touch a song like that since it is such a classic record and to make it your own. And then when I did hear it, like, obviously you know the sample, but I never thought twice about it because the song just goes so hard.
You
I know
owned
me
it.
personally, I played that over and over and over. And you got Big Sean at the front and end of the record. Was that your choice for Big Sean? Did he choose you? How did it work out?
It was my choice. I still don't know how we ended up doing it. I really don't. Like, we both kind of forgot how it happened. All I know is when I went to the studio in LA to do like a lock-in for my second album, I guess, like I said, I don't know how we ended up talking in the first place, but I told him to come through, and he came through, and we didn't do it then and there. We just kind of met and got to know each other instead. Like,
That's
first
dope.
vibed out, and then after that, after I had a song, I was like, I got this song. I think you would be good on it. Yeah.
Now, what is the backstory on the cover for the single Hate Our Love?
To be honest, I thought that I was gonna drop the song November 19th, 2021, and so it was so last minute. I didn't have a cover for it, and I was just like, I called my photographer over at 2 a.m, and I said, just like take a picture. I didn't want to just do me for some reason. Like, I didn't want to take a picture of just me because it's just like I want to say something with the picture, and it's just like I asked Clarence like, could I use him, and I wanted to like just have my eyes showing and like more so just like holding him and like I got you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like more of like I got your back, kind of like a message in it, and it was totally just against my wall in my living room.
I was gonna ask you just to make sure that was clearance because we see y'all getting a little close.
Oh yeah,
And I know.
yeah, that was Clarence. Yeah, he didn't have a haircut, nothing, but I covered it.
Oh, so you was like, I got you.
You had his
don't
back
worry.
in multiple ways.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to ask you a question because we just had a situation where we were talking about Kiera Sheard, and she actually said, the gospel singer, and she actually said the other day that she would not allow her friends to stay in the home with her husband, to come visit or whatever. She would put them up in a hotel. Now, some people gave her backlash, but a lot of other people agreed with her. How do you feel about that when you have friends in the town? Do they stay at a hotel or are they staying at your house?
To be honest, like it's certain friends that you gotta put up in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know. I totally agree with her. I don't believe it's like that for every friend because sometimes it's more of a family vibe. Like my best friend, like we have a guest room, so she stayed in our guest room, which is downstairs, not close to our room. And like she has a whole man, and Clarence and her man are like cool. So it's just like
totally
it's like a more of like a family vibe. But if it was just like my friend that didn't know anything too much about like Clarence, like yeah, you could stay in a hotel.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's an insecure thing. I think it's just a appropriate thing. Why would your friend want to be around, you and your husband and walking around and, they would want to be free in their own hotel room.
Right.
But that's just that's my take.
You mentioned friends a second ago, and like, when you're a famous person, especially like where everybody knows you or feel like they know you because of your music, sometimes it's hard to meet new friends, right? So when you look at your inner circle, is your inner circle more so full of like your day ones, or is it mostly now like famous industry friends? And if so, who are they?
I don't have a lot of famous industry friends. Every now and then Ella May will like text me like how you doing? You know, like
Yeah.
but and like certain other people, but it's not really a thing where like we're hanging out all the time. Most of my friends, I only have like maybe 2 or 3 close friends, and we don't even get to see each other because we have stuff going on in our lives. So it's that thing like we'll meet when we meet, and when we do, it's going to be like we never left.
Is it because you have a gas problem? Because this is something that
A what?
a gas problem. Because you talked about farting, nervous farting before.
I did.
You know, so some of your friends may not want to be that close because they don't know. No, but you're really open about that, like even on YouTube and stuff. And I feel like that's something that most women they shy away from. Like, no, I don't go to the bathroom.
No.
I don't do this.
I definitely go to the bathroom. I definitely fart. I'm a human. But I don't have a gas problem. I don't have a gas problem.
I was gonna say, have we been stung since you've been
I'm
here?
not farting all the time. I just it's like honestly, I swear a lot of other singers or artists can relate. Like before you get on stage, man, like I mean before you go in front of everyone, like you either get like the bubble guts or you gotta pee
right.
or you gotta pee. It's always something right before you go because like the nervousness in your body just make you want to just I don't know. So like I had to let it go, but I went over to the corner.
So none of your dances was ever like, damn, man, I told you not to do the burrito.
No. That was so funny though. I couldn't believe it. I don't care though.
I do like that you're open about that because even me, I'd be like, no, girls don't do that kind of stuff. But you was like, should I boo-boo? Yes or no? I've seen it on your vlog.
Yeah, I'm just. You know, I'm relatable. I'm open. I don't care.
Yeah, I think that's what makes so many people gravitate towards you because they see certain aspects of themselves in you. Like, you know, and because your music is so transparent and vulnerable, have you ever had situations where the fans got just a little too familiar? Like, yo, that's a song. You don't really know me.
It's been like that with a couple of songs. Like Pack Light, they definitely thought something was wrong with me and Clarence. So, I mean, that's what I have to tell people. Like, I know I do like write from experiences, but there were also songs that like I've had co-writers on, and sometimes like it's not what I'm writing about. It's not always going on at that time,
right.
Or like Lie to Me, Love Me Good and Lie to Me. Like that's not like that's just a catchy song. It's like it's not really from an experience, but someone else probably could relate. Somebody else could relate to that, and it's a good song. So, every single song is not about something that's pertaining to me.
Yeah. And that got to be hard because when you are opening up and letting people in and they're basically saying like, oh, this is going on in your relationship. And you're like, nah.
Like, no. This is a song now. Like, I think people could tell when it's like really, really personal, like butterflies and stuff like that. But, yeah.
And then you have your, obviously, this is things that's been going on for years that we've seen between you and your ex-boyfriend, who your child's father. But he did apologize not too long ago to you and Clarence. Is this something that's still in good standings between y'all? Because then I know he started dating Clarence ex, or I don't know what's going on there. I've seen that. Is he still dating? Is that weird, or are y'all all in a good space now?
Listen, whatever his life is, I don't have nothing to do with that. It don't have nothing to do with me. He could do what he want. All I care about is the safety of CJ. That's it. Nothing else really matters to me. Go figure.
Yep, that makes sense.
You know, speaking of CJ as well, like, I mean, you're a proud boy mom. You know what I'm saying? The crazy thing, we was just celebrating girl dads. But, you know, boy moms is a thing. How is that for you? And are you stopping there? Or do you want to keep pushing until you, like, make a little queen?
I don't want no more kids. At least not right now. I don't want no more kids, no. I want to really, like, I just want to focus. I want to love myself a little bit more. Not I already do love myself, but like I want to take time with myself more. Like as a mom, especially with my youngest just turned 3. Like it's still, you still just can't leave the house when you want. It's still like a lot. Like I could get the kids dressed. I probably go upstairs and get dressed and then come back down and I have to get them dressed all over again because something happened. Like it's always like something. So I'm cool on the babies right now. I would like to watch them grow, raise them. And then maybe when Legend is like old enough, maybe I'll think about trying to have like a girl. I really want a girl, but not that bad anymore. Yeah, not that bad. If I didn't have no more kids, I would be okay.
Because you have a lot going on. You got your
Yeah.
career.
Mhm.
You got an album I'm sure you're working on. So when do you think the album is going to come out at all?
I definitely like my plan is to release it this year. I don't want to have y'all wait another like 2-3 years for an album. But I mean, I'm working on it. I think it's gonna be. I think I just got to lock in for about a month or two.
Yeah.
But even after locking in, you know, it's everything behind it, the paperwork and the mixing, the mastering. It has to be perfect. The rollout. So I can't give you a date right now, but I'm hoping to drop at least by the third quarter.
So I asked because of Babyface. I seen you in the studio with Babyface, and that's one person that obviously a legend. So
Yes, he is.
what were y'all working on in there together, and what's your favorite Babyface record?
Oh, so basically, I can't really.
You ain't got to tell us
Yeah,
all.
I don't know what you've been working on, but oh shoot, you caught me off guard there. I'm trying to think about that song. Two Occasions. Is that the song?
Yeah.
I really, really like that song by him. But like you said, he's a legend. So he got a lot of, even the songs that he's like helped write on or produce. Like I love me some Superwoman. Like Karen White.
Yes.
Yeah. But we were working on a little something. I can't expose it right now, but we were working on something, and let's just say you might hear me and his vocals on one track together.
Nice.
Can we say if it's on his project, or can we say if it's going to be on your project?
I'm hoping both. I gotta talk to him about it though. But you know, I'm hoping both. Either way, it's gonna be on either his or for sure his, but hopefully.
Gotcha. Now, for those who've been following your path, you know, between like doing like, you know, the social media stuff, the vlogging and all that, and even with the music, what was that moment where you realized the tide had turned and like, wow, I'm famous now. I got to move differently. My life was never the same after this moment.
I still have issues with that because like I want to go everywhere by myself.
Yeah.
I want to just be free and be a regular normal person. You know, honestly, like I obviously I know that I'm like I'm known and a lot of people know who I am and my music, but I think it's when like the greats or the legends like call me out and like, you know, I don't know, try to work with me or whatever and know who I am. I guess that's when I feel like, dang, like I am someone because this person is like so great and they know who I am. And so maybe that's what it is. Of course, I knew I always had supporters even back before I was a singer and like doing YouTube and stuff. So that was already set in stone.
Well, Valentine's Day is coming up, right? And this is a romantic time. What's your worst Valentine's Day gift you ever received from someone? Because I had some pretty terrible ones. One time somebody gave me chocolate-covered roses. And like, that was a
And the petals
disaster.
were edible?
No, nothing was edible. You can't eat a flower.
Oh, no.
So it was just, and it was too heavy. So it was like
no.
melting and falling over.
I think you're going to get his ants.
Only thing you could do is throw it away.
Oh no, chocolate covered roses.
It was the worst.
I can't even remember. Maybe it was nothing. I don't know.
Well, that's a pretty bad gift. Nothing.
I mean, maybe it was nothing, but I don't think there's ever been a time. I can't remember, to be honest. I really don't remember.
Are women supposed to give gifts to their man on Valentine's Day, or is that for women?
It's so weird because like I was thinking about that the other day because I know we have Sweetest Day too, and I heard it was for the guys. I don't know. I thought the Valentine's Day was more for like the women, but you can treat your man too. Like you know, it's okay to treat each other on Valentine's Day. There's nothing wrong with that.
Are you more so about experiences at this point in your life, or do you like still gifts?
I really like experiences. Gifts are really nice.
Yeah, everybody likes a
no,
gift.
they're nice, but like memories are like the main thing. I love to make memories, so we can talk about it later on, and I can think about it and write a song about it. You know.
What's the flyest new thing that you've done in the last 12 months that was like a new great experience for you?
I went to Mexico, and I
love Mexico. So Mexico.
I went to Mayakoba, Mexico. I took Clarence for his birthday, and it was literally so like I'm not the person to go overseas and go like I haven't been out the country. But I've only been in Jamaica, St. Lucia, and Mexico was the last one. But it was a really peaceful experience. Like it was really nice. Like I liked it a lot.
So speaking of memories, you might be making some new ones, right? Were you thinking about marriage anytime soon, or that's not nothing that's on the table for right now?
I don't think that's for me to think about.
Yeah.
You got step 2.
That was a
Yeah.
good one right there.
Yeah, I don't get on my knee and propose. So that's not for me.
Well,
to
some women do
Yeah.
nowadays.
Of course, every woman thinks about marriage, but that's something that I'm not like I've been married, so and I know how marriage is. And
Yeah.
like it's work, it's a ministry, it's a business. It's like marriage is like not just like it gets a little bit tougher. So like I said, that's not really for me to think about. So yeah.
So do you think things change when marriage gets involved into a relationship?
I don't know. Like it could change. I mean, you just can't get too comfortable.
Right.
Like I said, I really don't see I don't see the difference right now in how it would be right now and after marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people like let
Pressure.
the paperwork and pressure
Yeah.
of like, wanting to do what society says you're supposed to do complicate things that work. Like you look at some people who have been in relationships for like a long time but never got married and everything worked just fine. And then sometimes they'll be in a relationship for like 20 years. Like we're dating for 20 years, then they get married, then it falls apart under the pressure of now we're husband and wife. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
I mean, I definitely believe in marriage. I grew up in church, so
Yeah.
how that go. I believe that, God blesses, the union a little bit more when they're married. So I definitely believe in it. So I don't think that like you should straight trying to, not get married completely. I don't think it should not be a goal, but it definitely helps with being a little bit more secure.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, because a boyfriend and girlfriend, you just kind of walk away, and like marriage, you kind of got to think about it. You got to try to, if you got kids, you really got to sit and think it out, because then you spending money. Now you're going to the court and doing a lot of
that's
stuff.
a big difference.
So it's like, it's a little bit more of a commitment.
What are you doing to unwind? Because I see that you like a show that I watch often, and that's Euphoria. What else do you do in your little bit of spare time that you may have?
Nothing different. I just scroll on my phone.
Yeah.
Scroll on my phone. I like to chill on the couch or in the bed. Like I really like sleep. I really
Me
do.
too. Let's give it up for sleep.
Yeah, I love sleep.
It's undefeated.
That's my favorite thing to do as well.
And Euphoria, yes, Euphoria.
It
like,
gets a little
that's
wild.
It's a
that's
show about
that
drugs
show.
that feels like a drug while you're watching it.
Man, and Zendaya, that girl can act.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, can't she?
Man, did you see the last episode?
Yes, I did.
That's crazy.
Have you ever had anybody in your family or friends that dealt with like drugs or anything that you had to deal with? Me neither.
Yeah, what a blessing.
Yeah, I
It's
know that
stressful.
I know it could be stressful. Very, yeah. So big ups to everybody.
That's dealing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, like on the mom side of things, right? Like, what children's show have you found yourself becoming a fan of just because you accidentally had to watch it with the kids? And what show do you hate with your whole entire heart and you wish it would get canceled?
I love Gracie's Corner. Have you guys ever heard of Gracie's Corner?
I haven't.
Oh my goodness. So it's this little they have this little black girl cartoon, and she sings the nursery rhymes and the songs, but like in a R&B or like hip hopish way.
Oh, I like that.
And it's really catchy, and it's like she do Afro beats and all that stuff.
For real?
And like they like embrace themselves. She's like, I love my hair, my Afro puffs,
Yeah.
like it's like because sometimes they have Coco Melon. Legend was watching Coco Melon a lot, but he watches a lot of learning things too. Oh, speaking of something I hate. Caillou. I do not like Caillou. I don't like
Everybody
Caillou, bro.
hates Caillou, yo.
I'm sorry, man. He whined too much. Like, I do not like Caillou. And I used to watch it when I was little too, but it's still like going, I guess. But yeah, I do not
You
like
like
Caillou.
enough of this.
Yo, my wife is the same way.
nope.
Anytime my kids talk about put Caillou on, she's like, no, she literally threw the DVDs out.
Yeah.
All right, so you got Big Sean to admit that he's working on another album with Jhené Aiko. Who's somebody you would work on an album with?
Like a full-on album?
A full joint album.
I can't say that right now. I probably would do a single with. I don't know who I would really do a full album with right now, but
Or single,
just
your
say
dream,
single?
your wish artist
Yeah,
right
I don't
now.
know. I definitely still would do something with Cardi.
Yeah.
It would be dope to do something with who else?
You and Cardi would make a dope album together, though. That would be fire.
That would
Yeah.
be quite
Yeah.
the bop.
Yeah,
Have y'all
I had
met?
yeah, we have. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I have some ideas in mind that I think would be super dope. So
Come on, Cardi. Pull up.
Put it out there in the universe, make it bang. Now, speaking of things making it bang, like I heard you say somewhere that you were a little bit afraid of your life at one point in time, so you beefed up your security and you was thinking about getting a gun. Have you even made it to the gun range yet to even like fire a gun and see how
Nope,
it feels?
that's why I ain't got one yet. But I will. I will go to the gun range.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
really
do that.
need to. I want to learn how to shoot.
Especially here in Atlanta. You
Yeah,
know,
for
you
a
just
fact.
want to make
Not
sure.
that I
you
want to
safe.
kill anybody, but like I just want to know. You know, if anybody breaks in my house, and me and Clarence is like if Clarence got to get the gun, like I want to be
able to.
I want to be able to like.
You know, do
We're
some
gonna be up in
damage.
there like 007.
Yo, man, that might be a future in it. Like, so, you know, we talked about the acting space. Could you see yourself in a movie? And if so, what would be your ideal part?
I can't see myself in a movie. I just don't know if I could cry on spot, cause I could see myself somewhere like in something without having to cry on spot.
Right.
That's all. Like I think I could be anyone in a movie. I could be any.
Just don't make you cry.
Yeah, I don't want to have to cry. But
They got
I mean,
the fake tears. You
it's
can put them in
something I
your.
A little Visine.
Yeah.
It's something I could practice on, like just stand in the mirror for a few hours and try to cry. If I get it right. But
I don't think they're gonna wait a few hours in the scene though. That's the only thing.
that's why you got to practice.
Yeah.
Now, if you was to say percentage-wise, how far into the album are you? Like, would you say like 40% done, 60% done?
Not 40.
Okay, damn, 30?
Let's focus on the single. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I don't know. Yeah.
We need some more lock-ins.
Oh, definitely. But like I said, I haven't been able to really like lock in. So just give me like a month or two.
Yeah, the pandemic just ended. She getting out there again. So,
Did it end? 'Cause-
well, kinda. Everybody outside like
the
it
pandemic
ended.
takes a knee, then everybody thinks it's cool, then like a new variant comes out, like
They taking
Jordan.
mask mandates. They doing all that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. So, yo, Queen Naija, it has been quite the vibe hanging out with
Yes.
you. If people want to follow you and tap in, where can they go?
QUEENNAIJA.
One time for the Queen. Queen Naija, y'all.
Woo!
We are the morning hustle.